Chief Science Officer's personal log, stardate 55321.6. Our assignment in the Maelstrom continues, and the Sovereign has definitely seen her share of the conflict. Despite destroying the Cardassian shipyard, I'm still a bit unnerved. Who are these Keshak, and how closely are they working with the Cardassians? I haven't been able to get more than a glimpse of their technology, but what I've seen so far is impressive. Felix is convinced we haven't seen the last of them, and I, for one, wouldn't mind taking a closer look. Commander Larson feels I'll get that opportunity. But for some reason, I'm not entirely looking forward to it.
Incoming subspace transmission from Starfleet, sir.
The USS Geronimo is undergoing repairs after a skirmish with Cardassian forces during her last assignment. Their mission was to gather information on a Cardassian intelligence outpost, but they were discovered before they could locate their objective.
Sir, the Geronimo's docked at Starbase 12. She looks like she's been under heavy fire.
Captain, you will complete the Geronimo's mission. Starfleet intelligence believes the Cardassian outpost they were sent to investigate holds vital information. There are very few leads, but Captain McRae felt he was on the verge of discovering its coordinates. Use every means at your disposal to locate the outpost, and proceed to the site for reconnaissance. Report your findings to me at your earliest opportunity. Good luck. Liu out.
There's not much to go on, Captain.
Captain, examination of the Geronimo's logs may provide some insight. Yes, Captain. His log goes into further detail. I will cue it to audio.
Captain's log. At 0600, we detected a Cardassian scout ship on course for the Prendel system. Passive sensors detected Cardassian activity near the inner planets, but we lost contact with the scout. I'm holding position near Prendel 5 till things quiet down a bit. Then we'll sneak in and have a look about. I believe we're close to our objective. There's too much activity in system. The Cardassians don't go mucking about for nothing.
That was Captain McRae's final entry.
He sounded pretty confident.
I agree. It's definitely worth scouting the Prendel system.
Captain? Initiating scan. I'm reading several minor hull breaches and damage to their impulse engines and shield systems. The Geronimo still has a supply of quantum torpedoes in their hold, sir. We could certainly use them.
I'll transfer the torpedoes over immediately, sir.
Captain? Course laid in. Yes, sir.
Yes, Captain. Initiating scan. I'm not detecting any unusual readings, Captain.
My scopes are clean. Not so much as a whisper.
Captain McRae's logs were quite specific about the activity in the system.
Well, there's no activity now, Commander. If there's anyone there, they're hiding pretty well.
Maybe they packed up and left.
And they could be waiting for us to get closer before they ambush us.
You said yourself there's nothing going on, Felix.
That's the problem. It's too quiet.
McRae seemed confident there was something going on in this system. Maybe we should move on to one of the other planets and continue our search there.
I
Yes,
concur.
Captain?
If Captain McRae investigated the area, as his logs indicate, we may learn more of what transpired before the Geronimo was attacked.
Course laid in. Yes, sir.
Your orders, sir. Initiating scan. Captain, I'm detecting some anomalous readings near Prendel 3's second moon.
I've added the new coordinates to the con, sir. Your orders, Captain? Yes, sir.
Captain, I'm picking up a new contact.
This could be what we're looking for. Miguel?
Hard to say, Commander. There's a lot of sensor interference.
I'm not detecting any other contacts. If we can get closer, we might get a clearer picture.
I think we've found the outpost.
Captain, Our orders from the Admiral are to investigate the outpost further and gather as much information as possible.
Your orders, Captain. Initiating scan. There's still some interference with the sensor scans. We'll have to move in closer to get a more accurate reading.
Yes, sir? Yellow alert, shields
Yes,
up.
sir. Intercept course plotted.
Captain, I think we're clear of the
Yes,
interference. Shall I scan the target? Your orders, sir. Initiating scan. Minimal power readings. Main life support appears to be running on backup power. Most other major systems are offline. Sensors aren't picking up any life forms. Captain, sensors are picking up several distinct energy patterns coming from the outpost. It almost looks like a power surge of some kind.
Captain, the station is powering its weapons. I think we've triggered some kind of defense system.
We have to neutralize the station's defenses before we can send anyone over to check it out.
Captain, I suggest we exercise caution when engaging the station. If the outpost is destroyed, any information it holds will be lost.
Your orders, Captain? Red alert.
Your orders, Captain?
Your orders, sir? Down at torpedo range. Your orders, sir? The station's
Captain.
Their sensor
defenses
system
have
has
been
been
neutralized.
disabled. The outpost is powering down, Captain.
Engineering teams report main power is offline.
Your orders, sir?
My orders from
Stand
Admiral
down
Liu are
weapons.
to investigate the
All
outpost when
stations,
found.
yellow alert.
Any information we uncover is vital.
Security is standing by to assist you, sir. Select as many as you need for an away team.
Thank you, Commander. 2 should be sufficient.
Standing by to transport the away team. Lowering shields for transport. Captain, the away team is transported to the outpost.
Incoming message from Commander Data. On screen.
Commander Data reporting, Captain. The outpost is powered down, but I was able to tap into the information systems. They have been stripped of routine procedural codes, but that's all. It appears the Cardassians evacuated the station in a hurry. We are heading toward the engineering deck to attempt to bring main power back online. Captain, I will attempt to access the primary computer core. Apparently the Cardassians anticipated our arrival. The core is heavily encrypted. It could take some time to gain access.
Captain, I'm picking up 3 Galore-class
Yes, Captain.
vessels on an intercept
Red alert.
course. We're attacking the outpost, Captain.
Your orders, Captain. Intercept course plotted.
Your orders, sir?
Data to Sovereign. I am detecting nearby explosions. Please report.
Our Cardassian friends are back, Commander.
I need several more minutes to break the encryption code.
Captain, we can't let the Cardassians destroy the outpost. Maybe we can draw them off.
Target destroyed.
Breaches on multiple
Incoming
decks.
message from Commander Data.
They are retreating.
On screen.
I have broken the encryption sequence. Evidently, the Cardassians attempted to wipe their computer core's memory before they evacuated.
That would explain the encryption.
They were not entirely successful. The Cardassians were indeed holding prisoners at this facility, but they were moved before our attack. I will attempt to identify the prisoners and isolate the flight plan of a transport called the Marinac that departed in that time frame. It appears the Cardassians are focusing their efforts on the search for a device of some kind. Records indicate quite thorough research on the history of the Vesuvius star system, as well as the solar event that recently took place there.
Do you think there's a connection between this device and the Vesuvius event?
From what the Cardassian logs indicate, that would seem to be a reasonable
Main
conclusion.
power is at 50%.
I am ready to transmit the remaining core memory to the Sovereign for further analysis.
Transmission has been received and stored.
Standing by for transport.
Captain? Lowering shields for transport. Energizing. The away team has been transported back to the Sovereign, Captain.
Captain, stand down weapons. All stations, yellow alert.
I believe our mission has been successful, Captain. I will be taking some time to analyze the computer core information. As humans say, it looks like a gold mine.
Captain, I suggest we destroy the outpost. It might compromise the Federation's interests if anyone were to stumble across it.
Yes, Captain?
Now, yes. All officers to the bridge.
Yes, sir?
All officers to the bridge.
Red alert.
Outpost destroyed.
I've informed Admiral Yu of our progress. She's responding.
Commander Data, what information were you able to gather from the core?
Admiral, there are indications the Cardassians are conducting a focused search for some type of device. The information in the core indicates that the Cardassians suspect the Alioth system as its possible location.
Thank you, Commander. Captain, this discovery corroborates intelligence Starfleet discovered only recently. I cannot go into details over an unsecured channel. Return to Starbase 12 immediately, and I'll brief you then. Liu out.
Captain, cancel red alert.
Yes, sir? Course laid in. Yes, sir. Incoming subspace transmission from Starfleet, sir.
We must move quickly. It is apparent the Cardassians have a significant lead in the search for the mysterious device mentioned in the computer logs you retrieved. Proceed at best speed to the Alioth system. All evidence points to this system as the location of the device they're searching for. Slip in quietly, locate and gather information on the device, then get out. You won't have any backup, and you will most definitely be outnumbered. Godspeed, Captain. Liu out.
What exactly are we looking for?
The Outpost's logs indicated the device was silicon-based, with a potential density of over 20,000 kilograms per meters cubed.
That's pretty dense.
It is. That's about 8 times the minimum density of granite.
I have modified our sensors accordingly.
Your orders, sir. Course laid in. Yes, Captain.
Long-range sensors are detecting a heavy concentration of Cardassian activity in the system, sir.
We'll have a hard time staying undetected, Captain.
Maybe they haven't found the device yet.
Let's hope. Chief, what can we do to lower our visibility?
I can reduce our impulse engine and warp signatures if I reduce power by 50%. It would make it a little tougher to maneuver, but we'd definitely be less detectable.
We can lower the main shields and keep our weapon systems powered down. They'd detect us in an instant if we powered either one of those back up.
I would also advise against using any boosted scans to search for the device, Captain. That would most certainly reveal our position. If we reduce the power to the sensors 50% and recalibrate the sensor array, we could still get accurate results.
We'd have to maneuver into low orbit and use each planet to cover our sensor signatures.
Flying half blind with an arm and a leg tied behind our back? Wonderful. Well, Captain, where should we start?
Your orders, sir?
Entering standard orbit.
Captain? Initiating scan. A small planetoid, mostly carbon rock and water ice. A few other trace minerals and metals are scattered around the surface, but not at an unusual level.
Yes, sir? Course laid in. Aye, Captain. Leaving orbit.
Captain, I'm detecting a Cardassian patrol.
Running at the reduced power settings, I'd advise keeping a distance of greater than 100 kilometers, or we risk being detected.
I've plotted several nav points around the planet that should keep us out of their detection range. We can fall back to these positions if we start to get a little too close. Entering standard orbit.
Initiating scan. This planet is composed primarily of methane gas and ice. There are no discernible landmasses or any signs of metal compounds.
Yes, sir? Course laid in. Aye, aye. Leaving orbit.
Captain, the Cardassians have set up a few satellites to orbit the planet. They appear to be continuously scanning its surface. Although their focus is on the planet's surface, I'd advise keeping a distance of greater than 50 kilometers, or we risk being detected.
We might be able to establish orbit, a safe distance in between the other satellites.
From what we have observed, it appears the
Yes, sir?
Cardassians are focusing their search on the planets of this system.
Yes, sir.
Perhaps we should do the same.
I would...
This planet is comprised of carbon rock with a nickel-iron core. The atmosphere is highly volatile, with methane, sulfides, and carbon monoxide. It suffers constant ionic storms and shows signs of recent meteor impacts. Wait, Captain, I'm picking up a faint energy source.
I agree. I cannot get a completely accurate reading, but the energy source originates from a silicate mass that appears to have impacted the surface recently.
An away team could check the readings.
Difficult, Commander. The ionic storms on the surface are interfering with our transporter signals. If we attempt to beam through it, whoever is in the matter stream may not be able to be reconstituted.
Then we'll send a shuttlecraft.
Commander, the intense radiation combined with the severity of the ionic storms makes me the only logical choice for this mission. The radiation levels will not affect me, and my positronic brain is shielded from such volatile energy sources. Once I have located the device, I can relay my findings to you.
We have little choice, Commander. You can launch from Shuttle Bay 1. I'd recommend bringing along a few pattern enhancers, just in case.
Narrowband communications should keep us in touch with you, sir, but we may not get a very strong signal through.
Captain, we're getting
Understood.
dangerously close to one of the satellites. Much closer, and we risk being detected.
Standing by for course change, Captain. Transmission from the shuttle, sir. On screen.
Data to Sovereign. I'm approaching the planet's surface. The storm activity is buffeting the shuttle, but I should be able to land without incident. Data out.
Commander Data's signaling again, Captain. It's a little garbled. I'll try to clean it up. On screen.
Sovereign, I am on the surface about to start my reconnaissance. I will report on my findings periodically.
Commander Data, sir. Voice only. The ionic storms are affecting the transmissions from the handheld unit.
Data to Sovereign. I believe I have located the energy source. It is emanating from a silicate-based probe of some kind that seems...
Captain, I'm reading multiple Cardassian warships closing on our position.
Incoming
Captain,
message from the
a
hostile
Cardassian
ship,
patrol
sir.
has just
On
entered
screen.
the area.
So, the Federation seeks to steal my prize. I think not, but my thanks for leading me to it. Unfortunately, your services are no longer required. You will welcome death as a groom embraces his bride. No? Well, you'll die anyway. You have no choice.
Get Data out of there, Chief. Emergency transport.
Your
orders,
Commander.
your orders,
Too much
Captain.
interference from the storms. I can't get a lock.
Sovereign to Data. We've been detected by a large Cardassian strike force. Can you make it back to the ship?
Doubtful, Commander.
Yes, Captain?
You must get this information
Intercept
back to
course
Starfleet.
plotted. Leaving
I will be
orbit.
safe here on the surface. The intense radiation should prevent any Cardassian forces from attempting to beam down. I believe this device may have a direct link with the Vesuvia event. Therefore, it would be best if the Cardassians
Your orders,
did not
Captain?
know I was here.
Engaging to destroy, Captain. Captain, the Cardassians are closing in.
What do you wish to do, Commander Data?
If you destroy the satellites orbiting the planet,
Your orders,
I
Captain.
can gather detailed information on the device without being detected. I can also
Our ventral
position
shields
the
are
shuttle
draining,
to
sir.
avoid further detection.
Understood.
I will await further contact. Data out.
We can't leave Commander Data behind.
We can't save him if we're
Shields
dead,
are at
Mr. Diaz.
75%.
Besides, the Commander's in a safer place than we are at the
Hull
moment.
integrity at 75%.
We'll come back. Data can take care of himself for a short while.
There's too many of them,
Sir,
sir.
they are
We don't
draining
stand
our
a
dorsal
chance.
shield.
You sounded pretty confident.
Their forward shield is draining. Target hull integrity at 25%.
Your orders, Captain. Intercept course plotted. Course laid in.
It's time to leave, sir. We've done all we can here.
Yes, Captain? Leaving orbit. Aye, aye.
I've informed Admiral Liu of our progress. She's responding.
Excellent work in locating the device, Captain. It's unfortunate you were not able to secure the area and retrieve Commander Data. From what I know of him, the Commander is extremely resourceful and will find a way to survive. Rest assured, we will find a way to bring him home. In the meantime, see to your ship and crew until further orders. Liu out.
To Endeavor. Stand by to engage at grid A15. Position 1, acknowledged.
We have an invisible range on course 01215. Speed warp 9.
All units, open fire. Remodulate shield protection.
They've broken through the defense perimeter.
Kill the changing course. 0, 2, 1, mark.